If you don't acquire the things you want, you'll never have any of them. Avoid taking counsel from people whose lives you don't wish to imitate. Your level of success will directly depend on how much stress you can handle while still performing well. The man who works out every day, no matter how he feels, will always be a dream of becoming a superhero. Not a typical individual with a bigger home and nicer automobile. Joy cannot exist without suffering. High standards shield you against experiences of poor quality. Without energy, intellect is worthless. Without energy, ideas are worthless. People with more vigor succeed. Emotional control is a necessary aspect of adulthood. It's not a lack of emotion. You can choose to be a professional or an amateur today. Choose what you. Most poverty in the first world is caused by arrogance. The internet is the modern-day Wild West, the location where truth and opportunity can be found. You have arrived exactly where you belong. If you alter who you are, you will alter how. Try the impossible, and you'll stop doubting your abilities forever. Arrogance produces complacency, and failure results from complacency. To get the life you want, you must work hard. The poor want to save money since cost is their enemy. Rich people try to avoid time since it is their enemy. Only when you stop exchanging your time for money will you truly find freedom. Being successful is stressful. Your thinking has to be more powerful than your emotions. You have the potential to become wealthy, powerful, take care of your loved ones, and shut your eyes. Make a point to excite and empower oneself. Consider yourself. Find someone who is as successful as you would like to be, get their advice, implement it. And the permanent anguish of being a nobody outweighs the momentary happiness of quitting. I am capable of performing CPR. However, unless you're an attractive chick, I won't do CPR on you. You're going to die if you're some big dude who just had a heart attack, and I don't actually know you. Not even if you are a friend. No, you just cannot be a PC if you want to be my friend. Saying, well, I had a heart attack, is unacceptable. You are effing broken. Subsequently visit the hospital. Restart the game after having a drink, a cigarette, or a cup of coffee. You little PSS, people are effing having heart attacks next to me. You are well aware of what to anticipate from a foe. You will be attacked by an opponent, but you know how to handle it. On the other hand, a buddy could betray you. For two reasons, betrayal is considerably worse than an enemy strike. 1. You're taken off guard by it. The second is that your acquaintance is familiar with you well enough to know your weaknesses and how to exploit them. The male point of view is that you must realize that life is a battle. It's a battle to get the woman you want. The battle is on for the car you want. It is a battle for the money you desire. It's a battle for status. The war of masculinity. There is a select group that you are not a member of, and none of them are debating the ridiculous things you are. So, if you're considering the issue of race, you might feel like marching in the street. You must stop doing that, start making money, and transcend. It's simple. Everyone owns a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. Imagine that I am employed by a corporation. I work non-stop till I get promoted to manager. I make $150,000 a year, drive a company BMW, wear a suit, and everyone at my job follows my instructions. I've achieved success now in every way. The truth is, nobody will care about me after I quit that company. Outside of that one building, where I am somewhat significant, I am a nobody. Because I'm obese, my wife doesn't want to suck my DCK. I bought a BMW. I am aware of HS with BMWs. That's hardly even a car, in my opinion. That's effing simple. That's not a luxury automobile. A man can truly be successful in many different areas. Actually, it has nothing to do with how well you do your work. Being wealthy, yes, it's not necessary to be successful in your career to be wealthy. How to succeed as a man. You must have freedom, because without it, you are not a man. You are a slave if you are working yourself to death. You might say, I'm not a slave, I get paid pretty well, as you sit there. Listen. The slaves received free housing and food in exchange for their labor. You're still a effing slave, since all they've done is do rid of the food and shelter arrangement and give you money to spend on those necessities. So, independence is the first thing you need. You are not a man if you are not free. Success as a man is thus measured by your network and who you are interacting with. That are these individuals who will take your calls? When they see my name when I call one of the many multimillionaires, they'll pick up the phone. They will say, "OSHT, Tate." They'll halt talking and exclaim, "Wow, FCK, Tate wants me. How are you, Tate?" Because they are aware that I never demand bullshit. They'll say, "Fuck. The money phone is ringing." Your thinking has to be more powerful than your emotions.